Happy holidays, everybody, and welcome to the final edition of the Coach's Corner for 2025. Well, that's because, next Wednesday's Christmas Eve, and the Wednesday after that's New Year's Eve. So, for this holiday special, they brought me back. It's been a while, but me, Travis Berardi, the OH Report, back here for the holiday edition of the Coach's Corner, brought to you by Pizza Hut of Bucyrus and Galleon. No one out pizzas the Hut like they do in Bucyrus and Galleon. And speaking of Bucyrus, it's a basketball night with the Bucyrus girls basketball team and boys basketball team, and a little tease for you guys. They're going to be going up against each other with some trivia here tonight, so you stay tuned and watch that. But first, as always, ladies first, so we will introduce the girls basketball team. And first, head coach Brian Siebert. Coach, how are you doing tonight, and happy holidays?
Happy holidays, Travis. I'm not doing too bad.
The weather, it's getting a little bit warmer,
up,
right?
So it's really nice.
Yeah, nice little tease from Mother Nature's supposed to drop back down to the 30s tomorrow night, but it's nice having 50-degree weather to walk into here tonight in Bucyrus. The two athletes tonight from the Bucyrus girls basketball team. First, Lillian Butchko, junior forward. Lillian, how are you?
I'm great.
Great. And Carly Scholl. Carly, the senior guard, how are you today?
Great.
You're great. It's good. It's okay. We're going to have a fun time here today. A lot of people, no need to be nervous. Trust me how many times I've been nervous coming on here. You don't want to know. I'll just ramble on and nothing else. But let's get right into things. Coach, 7 games into the season. Record-wise, not looking good, but what do you like from your team 7 games in? I know coming up to the Christmas break, it's just tough because you have your games and then you take this break off for the holiday season, and then you really get into it. So what have you liked so far, though, these 7 games?
Well, we've really gotten into it with the 7 games starting right away.
Mm-hmm.
It makes it really hard to prepare for each individual team. You almost got to prepare for 2 teams or 3 teams in the week. But you asked what I like about the team so far. I like the fact that we hustle, we never quit.
Yeah.
We play from the beginning whistle to the last whistle. And we're learning and we're improving each and every game, I think, as we go along here.
Mm-hmm. Lillian, what do you like about your team so far this year?
I feel like we have really good chemistry.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we trust each other.
Yeah.
Which is important in a young team.
Carly, what about you?
I just like the bond that we have with each other. We're always able to joke around with each other, and it's never too serious.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, yeah, it's, like I said, a tough start to the season, but how important is having that close bond to, kind of get through the tough times? Because like they always say, there's always light at the end of the tunnel. And if you guys are able to get through the darkness, it gets better.
Yeah. I just feel like, if someone misses a shot, there's always someone there to, bring them up and just tell them that it's going to be okay and they can make the next one.
Mm-hmm. Coach, started off the season, it was a 56-43 defeat to Mount Gilead. It was your best offensive output. What is something, what were you guys able to do against Mount Gilead? Because they're a pretty darn good team that should compete at least for the middle of the KMAC.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. I think for us, the first game coming out, and we were on fire.
Mm-hmm.
Everything was just clicking right away, and you had the nice big lead right away, and then we just kind of lost the momentum as it went along. But that's just one tell sign of what we can do. Like the girls saying, they have a bond and they trust each other. But if we continue doing that, we can bring that back.
Mm-hmm.
We just haven't put a 4-quarter game together yet. We've had first quarter, we've had first half, we've had second half. So I'd like to see what a 4-quarter game would look like.
And Coach, you had 13 players that have seen time so far this year, and I believe 8 have played all 7 games. Just having big numbers, I know the numbers aren't there yet, but having big numbers, having people get experience, that has to be big, especially early on in the season, because you might be able to find some of those diamonds in the rough that can help you out later.
Yeah, right. We've got a sophomore, we got a freshman that starts now, and then a sophomore is first off the bench, and then we have 2 freshmen coming in for sure as the next 2 subs, and then we could get into another one yet. So, they're gaining a lot of experience, and are they ready for varsity action yet? Probably not, but we're in the situation we're in with only 13 players, so they have to play.
Yeah, and you have
learn under fire.
The only 2 upperclassmen we have right here.
Yeah.
Carly, what have you seen out of some of these younger players that give you, I guess, hope for the future for this squad?
the ability to handle pressure,
Mhm.
like especially full court press, and like Misia, she can always figure out how to get the ball down the court
Mhm.
with like 2 people guarding her or 3 sometimes.
Who's somebody that's impressed you so far, Lillian?
Definitely Macy Messerschmidt. She led our rebounds during Edison,
Uh-huh.
and she's like 5 foot. She's really impressed me.
Yeah, shout out Macy, the granddaughter of one Dan Messerschmidt, who's in the audience right now. Happy grandfather there, seeing his granddaughter get some varsity playing time. And let's just, I guess, since Dan's in attendance, if you want to have a chance to hype up Macy right now, go ahead, Coach.
Hey, Macy really works her tail off. I mean, she hustles about everything. She really works hard on defense. She's not shy about trying to get to the rim. She's not shy about getting her shot up. So, those are all good positive aspects of a young player.
And
And she learned it all from Dan and
Oh, right.
a little bit from Zach. So.
yeah, I mean, Dan could probably post me up and score 30 right
Oh,
now.
no. Dan's sitting in a corner knocking down threes.
That sounds like, yeah, there you go. He's Dan Messerschmidt's the Ohio JV record holder for 3-pointers. He wants to go through that joke. Lillian, have you seen progress from these younger players? I know 7 games in, game 1 and 2, they probably, really, really nervous and things like that. But have you seen a lot of progress where they don't maybe seem like freshmen or sophomores anymore?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. What's one aspect of the game that you would like to see you guys get a little bit better at as you go on through the season?
Definitely the offensive side. I feel like we need to drive to the basket a lot more and draw those fouls or work on finishing. Once we get to the rim, I feel like that. Once we get that down, I feel like we'll be a lot better.
And what are your thoughts? What are some things you could work on, Carly, as a team?
Probably like Lily said, driving to the basket, but also knowing like if you have 4 defenders on you, that somebody's probably like around the arc, like getting ready for a shot. So just like pass it back out to them.
Coach, and I mean, you see, looking at some of the stats, Lonnie McMillan, shout out. He always provides great stats for us in the media and the coaches. But
He's amazing.
yeah, he's great. I mean, turnover, steals, assists, things like that. It's with the average for the conference. It's just the team field goal percentage right now, 22%. But that's something that can be adjusted. You just start. I always say you start seeing the ball go through the hoop, it gets contagious, and it seems like that's just something. After game number 1, the ball hasn't been going through the hoop, but that's something that can be fixed.
It can be, and we are working on that as each and every practice, even in every game that we play. We're taking good shots, so we're not like forcing a lot of contested shots. We're not throwing up very hard shots, but they're open. They're the good ones. They're taking them when they should. Right now, they're just not falling.
Yeah.
And when they start falling, like you said, once you see one go through, it gets contagious, and then you just start feeling more confident. And if you're not making anything outside, try to get to the rim, try to get to the free throw line to see something go in.
Absolutely. And the great thing about basketball, you still have 15 more times before the tournament to even get things better, and then everybody gets in.
Yeah.
So you never know what you can do. What type of shooter are you, Lillian? What you like driving? You like spot shooting? What do you like to do on the court?
I want to say shooting outside shots. I can get to the rim, but I have to work personally on finishing once I get to the rim. But yeah, I'd say probably a spot up shooter.
Is Lillian one of the players you like to look for most on the court? Carly, I know you're second on the team in assists so far with an assist per game, but is that somebody, you're the 2 upperclassmen. Do you look for each other first before going to somebody else just because you have that, that know-how, that veteranship on the floor?
Yeah.
Good answer.
All right, let's get into some fun stuff here for our holiday episode. Let's start with 10 spin. 9 of these 10 spin questions are holiday based, and then we have a favorite one for our 10th. But all 3 of you, you're gonna have 3 chances, and then if I like the last question, I'll give you all a question on that. But we'll start with Coach. We have our random number generator right here. Whenever you say stop, it will stop on the number, and I'll give you the question. So
Stop.
Go ahead. Okay, this is a good one for you. What has been, in the past, your favorite gift you've ever received, either as a child, as a grown up? your college years, anything. What's the one gift that you always remember you got? You were so excited you got.
Oh, I got to go back, way back.
Only like 20 years, folks. You know,
I'm a-
go way back.
I'm a gamer, so
Okay.
I was really excited when I got it. The Atari
Okay.
console game.
I feel like you got this question last year.
I might
It's
have.
funny because Bucyrus was on the holiday one last year. You go, yeah, the Atari Pong.
Oh, yeah. Whatever it was.
Mhm.
I just loved all of them. And that's what got me started. I'm so hooked. So.
I know some people, you know, they like the meme of the kid pulling out the Nintendo 64. That's probably him with the Atari. You know?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
That's awesome. All right, Lillian, your first time. Whenever you're ready, say stop.
Stop.
Number 10. What is the most overrated thing about the holidays, about Christmas?
The most overrated thing? Shopping.
Shop, really?
Yeah, I don't want to spend my Christmas shopping. I want to spend my Christmas and the day after eating the food.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to go shopping.
Well, that's why they have like, Cyber Monday
Yeah.
and
But
things like that.
I feel like you should be
I think-
spending time in your bed
Yeah.
versus
You can be in your
shopping.
bed on your phone doing the shopping though.
That's
going out.
fine, but
Yeah.
like if I want to go and get something, I don't want to have to wait in a super long line.
This is true. Holiday, yeah. Going out,
Yeah.
I had to go to Walmart a couple times and the line.
Like I
was
had to get a
terrible.
toothbrush.
Just get groceries next. Just take out, DoorDash your stuff for now. Gift cards, exactly. Yeah, that's a good one. I like that. All right, Carly, whenever you're ready, say stop.
Stop.
Stop on number 5, and this is the one that is not Christmas related, but it's a fan favorite. What's your best impression of Coach when he's fired up?
I don't know if he's ever really gotten mad yet.
It's just getting you pumped up in the huddle. Anything that he says that everybody knows he says, like something like that.
Good luck.
I can think of one for Coach Mike right now.
Yeah, I don't know.
What's a saying he always says?
Trust in yourself and trust each other.
Oh yeah, move with purpose.
Does he say
Yeah.
it with purpose, or just?
Purpose.
I mean, sometimes.
Hey, we'll take it. All right, second time around here on 10 Spin, Coach. Whenever you're ready, say stop.
Stop.
Stop on number 1, and another good one. What's your favorite holiday memory?
I think being with family, like everybody always came, like cousins and aunts and uncles, all came to my grandma's house,
Mm-hmm.
and they just had a big open room, and everybody was there and eating around the dinner, table,
Yep.
and then every now and then a bread fight happened with the rolls. Everybody just grabbing a roll and chucking at each other. So
It's like the scene in Christmas Vacation when the kids are chucking around the marshmallows.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's a great one. Like the memory. All right, Lillian, whenever you're ready, say stop.
Stop.
Number 7, what is your favorite Christmas cookie?
Ooh. I like the triple chocolate chunk cookies.
Okay.
I love those. Homemade though. I don't like those.
It has to be homemade. Like grandma's cookie, mom's
Yes.
cookies. Yes.
Yes.
It's the best time of year to get cookies from your family. Shout out to Josh Banks at the OH Report. His wife made some very good cookies and fudge that we all had, and
Josh
I
hasn't
think.
hooked me up yet.
Oh, you just call it. Coach Siebert wants some, Josh. I mean, get that out there. It's phenomenal what she did too. Shout out, Banks. All right, Carly, whenever you're ready, say stop.
Stop.
Number 8, what is your favorite Christmas movie or special? They did stuff on TV too, but what?
I don't really watch Christmas movies. Probably The Grinch.
The Grinch?
I like The Grinch, yeah.
Is it the original cartoon or the Jim Carrey version or the animated one that just came out a few years ago?
The animated one.
The animated one?
Yeah.
Benedict Cumberbatch? Yeah. That's a good one. Okay, Coach, final time around whenever you're ready.
Stop.
Number 4, what is your favorite Christmas song, Coach?
What is it? White Christmas. Right?
Yeah. Girls, do you know that song?
No.
Not really.
Okay, well, you're going to have. Do you know how to
No, I
do you
don't.
sing it, Coach?
No. Not on the spot, I don't.
Not on the spot.
Give me in my truck and have it on the radio. Yeah.
That's.
I knock it out of the park.
I'll play Christmas music from Thanksgiving to Christmas Day, and then not listen to it again until Thanksgiving again.
Yeah.
Just so you can listen to it all the time, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right, Lillian, your final time around. Whenever you're ready, say stop.
Stop.
What is a gift that you wanted but never received?
Oh goodness. I wanted but never received. I wanted a MacBook,
Okay.
but I got an iPad instead.
Oh.
I mean, I don't really know if that.
Eh. Well, we know editing purposes, like for us, that's a big difference. So I understand that. I understand that. All right, Carly, whenever you're ready.
Stop.
What is one gift on your list to Santa this year? What is something you want for Christmas?
Oh, I want this like super soft like bed sheet
Okay.
set.
I mean, sleep is important. Might as well be really comfortable for it,
Yeah.
right? All right. Last question for all of you guys. Your least favorite Christmas cookie, Coach. I'll put you on the spot. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know. I like cookies, so might need a little help. I don't know.
See, that's the same with me. I like pretty much all of them.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. One with
I like raisins, so that doesn't bother me. I
yeah.
like any nut cookie. So I really don't have a least favorite, I guess.
It's the holiday spirit. Don't
Yeah.
have everybody. Anybody gives you anything, you'll eat it and be happy about it,
Yeah.
right? What about you, Lillian? Do you have a non-favorite cookie? What
Yeah,
is it?
I don't like any butterscotch cookies.
Okay.
Those are good.
Yeah.
Okay.
No butterscotch.
Okay. Carly.
I don't like any cookies with raisins in them.
Like a normal
Just
person.
hand them to me. Slide them to me.
Okay. Those are solid answers. I don't feel outraged by any of those answers, so you guys are good. Yeah. That is it for 10 Spin. We'll get back into our questions, but I do have to let the boys team know, in order for us to do this competition, I'm going to have to send you guys off for a little bit to hang out. I don't want you hearing the answers to the questions for this. We're gonna have a competition coming up. Dan Messerschmidt, 3-point specialist, is gonna go send them up there. But yeah, we'll get back to some questions. We're gonna keep it holiday related now. I asked Coach. Oh, that's true. They can watch it. Take their phones from them too. Yeah, Dan's going up to supervise. He's the man. Dan's the man. We'll keep this holiday related right now. I asked Coach about it, but we'll start with you, Carly. What's your favorite Christmas memory that you've had, or holiday memory with family? Doesn't even have to be family, just a memory.
Probably going to West Virginia to see my family because I never see them. Like I see them once a year. So
Where in West Virginia? South, north? It's a while away.
I think it's like a 4-hour drive.
4-hour drive. Okay, to the southern part. I'm from West Virginia. Adam Thompson just giving the good grief because that's my shtick, talking about West Virginia. But I'm from the northern part. It's only 2 hours away. But yes, it's a good state. Lillian, what's your favorite holiday memory?
My family lives out of town, so I like the drives to my family's houses.
Okay.
So we go from Ashtabula to Canton.
Okay.
I like the drives because I just get to sleep and then wake up and eat. So those are my favorite memories. Are in the
So
car.
I was about to ask, like, oh, you like it because if it's snow outside, you get to see it. No, she doesn't know because she's asleep.
I
Okay.
sleep and I wake up and I eat.
That's the best thing, though, because you don't have to
Yeah.
drive, so you're out.
I
Music,
just lay
you're
there.
awake. Hey, let's eat.
Yeah.
Next place, sleep up, get some Christmas cookies. Perfect. Coach, what do you like about the holiday season as a team? Because I think this is a great time for team building. I know some teams do maybe like a white elephant exchange, or they do like a Christmas cookie thing or anything like. First off, how important is the team building around the holidays? And two, do you guys have any traditions or anything that you guys do around this time?
We do have a Christmas tradition. We do have a team Christmas party, and that's usually at a player's parents' house or
Okay.
whatever. And the girls do have a secret Santa for this year. So we'll go over there. And in the past, we've had games that we've played, and usually ends up with dividing the girls up to the coaches, and then they either turn us into Christmas trees with toilet paper and other stuff. I don't know. Some other gag games that they always come up with. So yeah, so we have that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, do you guys give gifts of nose rings? I mean, you two have. Is that a team bonding thing? Everybody gets the nose rings. What's your favorite part about the holiday party, Lily?
I like to just be around everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the food.
And what type of food usually at this spread, Carly?
Well, last year was like my first year going, and it was like Chipotle, but it was like homemade, so it was,
Oh, even better. Mm-hmm.
yeah.
That's nice. What is your most overrated thing about Christmas?
Probably cleaning up after, like all the like trash and the leftover food. And
That's a solid answer. Solid. That's why you need the wrapping bag, the wrapping paper bag there. You just unwrap it, you ball it up. Good shooting practice, right? Have it set up in a corner, ball it up, and just start popping threes from downtown like Steph Curry, something like that.
Don't wait till the end when you're all aggravated. Now we gotta clean it up. Just do it.
Exactly, especially if you didn't get the gift that you wanted, right?
Yeah.
If Santa could bring one thing to this team for the rest of the season, what would it be, Lillian?
Santa could bring one thing. Do you mean like an item or
Either an item or an ability, something like that.
ability?
We'll just broaden it out.
Carly, do you want to go first?
You guys think it over. I'll ask Coach first.
Okay.
Anything. It could be a
The
piece
simple
of
answer is wins.
wins. Well, yeah. It's other than wins and losses, but something to help the team. It could be equipment. It could be just an ability, something like that. Not a player. You can't get Michael Jordan. I'm just saying.
Well, if it's equipment, then the NOAA system.
What is that?
Where it attaches to the back of your backboard, and it'll track every single shot that you have.
Okay.
Once you turn it on, it actually tracks the arc and the entry into the rim and your release point. So you can get a lot of good data out of that.
Okay. Okay, Santa, if you're listening.
Yeah.
There you go.
Santa McKeever.
Have you thought about
Carly, did you
girls?
figure
Yeah.
one out?
no, you can go.
Okay.
First.
I think if Santa could bring us the ability to, I don't want to say make the shots, but get good shots and then learn how to make them.
Okay.
Like,
So the ability to create open space
yeah,
to
yeah.
get. Okay.
I feel like a lot of our players struggle with confidence in themselves, so I would feel like Santa could bring them like
That's
confidence.
a very good answer right there. That is a very good answer. Confidence is everything.
That's a senior coming.
There you go. That is a leader right there. Coach, before we get on to the first half of our competition between the girls and boys squads, what can you say about these two girls being leaders? Because like I said, they're the only two upperclassmen, a lot of sophomores, a lot of freshmen, but it seems like these are the two that you could rely on. What can you say about these two sitting here? It is the holiday season. Just remember that. Santa's watching.
No, that's the thing. Like, them being the upperclassmen, they've had the most game experience. They've been around it long enough. And they can, like, I rely on them to be able to bring the team together, try to be the coaches out on the floor when obviously I can't be on the floor, and just get us into our sets, get us into making sure we're making the adjustments as the game goes along, and just being able to trust them.
Yeah.
Right? So they've been doing a very good job of that so far. Lillian's going to keep improving as it goes along. Carly's going to do it as well for her final year here. But that's the biggest thing, is just them, me being able to trust them while they're out on the floor to get us into what we need to be in.
That's awesome. All right, let's get into this competition now. We usually do Boomers versus Zoomers, where we do trivia questions about a specific year, pop culture. But since this is our last episode before Christmas, it's going to be Christmas movie related. So I have 10 questions about these movies. You have to guess what movie or Christmas special it is. and you guys will go up against the boys squad. Whoever has the most gets bragging rights, and you can say, hey, we're better than the boys squad, or the boys were better than the girls. So what we usually do have 3 lifelines as well, kind of like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. But today, I'm feeling the gift of giving. So we're going to give you 4 lifelines. So if you get stuck on a question, you can ask Coach, but you can do it twice. So for 2 separate questions, you can ask Coach for help. You can ask me for help, or you can ask John and Adam right here, the peanut gallery, for help. So that's your 4 lifelines. So if you could at least get 4 points out of this if you play your cards right. But I have faith in you guys in getting more. So let's get into it. Our first question of this special edition of Boomers vs. Zoomers. This special featured a man made of snow that came to life when a magic hat was placed on its head. What is it?
Frosty the Snowman.
You are right. There's one. All right, question number 2. This is a movie about a kid who was accidentally left at home while his family went to Paris.
Home Alone.
That is right. 2 for 2. Question number 3. This movie shows a boy who boards a magical train that serves hot chocolate, and it makes its way to the North Pole to see Santa Claus.
Polar Express.
It is the Polar Express. 3 for 3. All right. Question number 4. This special featured a reindeer with a different colored nose.
Rudolph. The red-nosed reindeer.
That is right. Okay. See, it can be this simple.
Yeah.
Question number 5. This one you might need help for. I will really appreciate if you get it right. But this Christmas movie featured a man named John McClane who foiled a Hans Gruber's plan to rob Nakatomi Plaza on Christmas Eve. Remember, you have lifelines.
Can you help us,
You want me to help you?
please?
Okay. I'll give you an easy help. Not live, but
Die.
not soft, but
Hard. Die Hard.
there you go.
Oh.
5 out of 5.
That was a good choice.
Die Hard is right. Did you know that, Coach?
I knew it, but I couldn't come up with it.
Well, you can just tell. You can just tell them what to say. I have to give a hint. You can just give them the answer if you want
okay.
to. So
Okay.
you can remember that for now. So 5 for 5. Question number 6. This movie features a boy and his plan to get a Red Ryder BB gun for Christmas. You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
Coach, do you know this?
Yes. Christmas Story.
It is a Christmas story.
I never watched Christmas Story.
It is on for 24 hours starting Christmas Eve night on
I'll have to watch it
one of
now.
the networks. So I think it's TBS or TNT.
I was thinking TNT.
Yeah, TNT. So you just turn it on. It'll be on throughout. Open your presents with it
Yep.
in the background.
Yeah, I gotta watch it
It's good. Did you watch the sequel, Coach? Christmas
did.
Story Christmas. I liked it.
It wasn't too bad.
It wasn't. You
Yeah.
get those sequels that, well, there were 2 other Christmas stories that came out before that, and it was just not good. But that was a good one. All right, 6 for 6. Well done. Question number 7. This movie features Buddy, who travels from the North Pole to New York City to find his biological father and saves Christmas along the way.
Elf.
It is Elf. Bye, Buddy. Hope you find your dad. 7 for 7.
Smiling.
I thought these were going to be some hard questions, but
Yeah.
with the lifelines. Question number 8. This movie features a grumpy, green, furry creature that wants to steal Christmas from Who's in Whoville.
The Grinch.
That is the Grinch. 8 for 8. Question number 9. This movie features a man named George Bailey who got the chance to see a world without him before realizing his worth was more than he thought.
Do you know this? What? It's a Wonderful Life.
It is a Wonderful Life. That is shown on Christmas Eve on NBC. You might want to watch this.
Okay.
Last one, and since you're 9 for 9, you don't get a lifeline.
No lifeline.
You don't get a lifeline for this one. You get 10 for 10. This is also my favorite Christmas movie of all time. I'll watch it about 10 times during the holiday. This movie featured a man who just wanted to have a good old-fashioned Griswold family Christmas.
Oh, wait.
Christmas Vacation.
It might be. Go ahead, say.
Christmas Vacation.
You are right.
Oh, yes.
Right there. Right there.
Way to lock it in.
Griswold family. That is awesome. 10 for 10. Congratulations, girls.
Good luck.
That is awesome. And it's the holiday, so I gave you some. I thought Yeah, that was good. That was good. Other than Die Hard, but you asked for the lifeline. So 10 out of 10. So the boys have to go perfect, and if they do, we'll bring it back for like a tiebreaker or something like that. But yeah, before we wrap things up, everybody, there's a chance to shout some people out. Coach, if you want to look in the camera, get some shout outs for anybody you want, go for it.
Shout out my staff, Mike Middleton and Pierce Grasso and Zach Messerschmidt. Also, our junior high coaches, Shane Luthold and Tony Stover, and the 8th grade class for right now they're undefeated. So hopefully they can keep it going.
Hey, the future. Carly, any shout outs? Look into this camera right here.
Oh, I want to shout out my favorite freshman, Mackenzie Weiler.
There you go. Lillian?
I want to shout out Haley Stratton because she shouted me out during volleyball,
Yes, she
and Macy Messerschmidt because I told her I'd shout her out, and she complimented my eyelashes today. So, thank you.
And also, Lillian, your dad was roommates with my JV basketball coach, Joe Wallace. So if you want to shout out Joe Wallace as well.
Shout out to Joe Wallace.
There you go. There you go. Shout out to you guys. Thank you for joining us here. Now you get the easy part. You get to go sit and watch the boys try and match you there. But appreciate you guys. I hope you have a happy holiday, and best of luck the rest of the season.
Thank you. You too.
Thanks for having us.
Hey, no problem. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, it'll be the boys' turn to answer some questions and try to match the girls 10 for 10 on the holiday version of Boomers versus Zoomers after this break right here on the Coach's Corner, brought to you by Pizza Hut of Bucyrus and Gallion.
What? Were you expecting someone else? Tune into The Joe Show every Wednesday night here on the OH Report. All I want for Christmas is you to watch The Joe Show every Wednesday night. I'm back.
He's going to send a line drive down the field. It'll be fielded on the bounce. That is Schieffer. Schieffer finds a hole at the center. Schieffer turns on the burners. Schieffer could go. He's at the 50, 45. He's got one man to beat. Schieffer with the ball in his left hand. He's going to take it to the house. Whitford opens up the second half with the kick return touchdown.
back to the holiday edition of the Coach's Corner, brought to you by Pizza Hut of Bucyrus and Gallion. Nobody out Pizza Hut, the Hut, like they do in Bucyrus and Gallion. And once again, thank them for providing the pizza that everybody's enjoyed here tonight. Had the Bucyrus girls squad on here. Now it's time to talk to the boys. And first, Coach Nate Smith. Coach, how are you doing so far today?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. Holidays are favorite time of the year. Also, two juniors with you here tonight. First, Carson Witten, junior post. Carson, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
You're doing good?
Yep.
That's great. And Lincoln Blizzard, junior guard. Lincoln, not quite a blizzard outside. It's warmer today, but we might get some tomorrow. How are you, Lincoln?
I'm doing great.
That's awesome. You guys, 1-1 so far this year, Coach Smith. A 20-point victory over Elgin. 7-point loss to Buckeye Central. But what have you liked from the boys through 2 games?
I would say our defensive effort is finally varsity level. After last year, we only won 1 game varsity level. I think we actually only won 3 JV games, so it wasn't a ton of winning last season. But with some of these juniors and our seniors that we have this year, last year we didn't have any seniors.
Yeah.
The upperclassmen have kind of led the charge for the first about month and a half now. Kind of weird that we've only played 2 games, but just a couple snow cancellations and football move backs were in the cars for us this year. But it's been very good on the defensive end. We're getting good looks offensively, but you look at the shooting percentages aren't nearly what they need to be to win, and that's probably why we're 1-1 instead of 2-0. But we were giving up. I'd actually looked before we came tonight. We gave up 63 points a game last year as a team, the varsity level, which is obviously not very good. Kind of the story why we were 1 and whatever.
Yeah.
And this year we were only at 38.5.
Yep.
So I know it's only 2 games, but
It's still a good
obviously, yeah. I mean, we're probably going to end up by the end of the year giving up more than that, but because varsity basketball is just tough. But to start the season, if we can hang our hat there, the shots start falling, things are going to probably look pretty good for the Redmen.
Yeah. I mean, you're talking about shooting percentage. We have somebody who has the top shooting percentage in the conference right now, 81.8% from the field, Carson Witten. Just what do you like about having the ball inside the paint?
Well, I just like it because, everybody crashes down on me, so I can also kick out.
Uh-huh.
And, the shots will fall. They're not really falling right now, but later in the season, I can rely on if someone crashes too hard, Lincoln or Georgie, wide open, bang.
Yeah, what do you like about that? Sometimes most post guys, I mean, you see Shaq, he'll get the ball, he'll shoot it. He won't dish it out. But having somebody that can make the bucket, but also that can, have the presence of mind when he has people on him to dish it out. That's got to be a great aspect to have for this squad.
Yeah, I think it just gives our offense better options because when you have someone that can score in the post and then you have people that can make it on the outside, I think it just lifts our offense up and makes it better.
What have you liked about the squad through 2 games? I know you're 1-1. I mean, the win over Elgin was good. Tough loss to Buckeye Central, but still 1-1 isn't a bad start to the year, especially before Christmas.
I think I liked our defense. I think we're playing pretty hard on the defensive end. Obviously, just have to get the shots to fall. But, yeah, I think our defense is much better than last year.
What has changed in the defense from a year ago, Carson?
Effort.
Effort?
Yeah, that's just borderline. Just says it. Yep.
And have you seen that from the whole team, that the effort this year? Did they take that to heart, giving up so many points last year defensively, that it was something they worked on in the off season and it's showing?
Yeah, I think for sure. I mean, obviously, when you only win 1 game, there's a lot of things you could fix. But as coaches, we kind of sat down and thought about it at the beginning of the season and did a couple strategy changes, which has been a vast improvement. I think it made it simpler for the kids to guard. Took some of the thought out of defense, which seems like something that you wouldn't want to do, but it actually has made it a little bit more effective for us. So we're not so confused when you play. Every team you play has different matchup problems and different offenses and things they do. But it's been a vast improvement of them being focused. The effort is, like I said, it's at the varsity level finally.
Yeah.
And I think also we only had 14 kids in high school last year maybe, and this year we have 21. So just being able to give better effort when your reps are needed at practice instead of having to be out there 24/7. Like Lincoln last year played 6 quarters every night. He would play 2 quarters JV and then start the varsity game just because of the necessity that we needed.
Yeah.
And obviously helped him improve, but it's just super tiring to do that. And no one really should have to do that.
Yeah.
But overall, it made him a better player. But things like that we don't have to do. I think that makes a big difference as well.
Yeah, compared to the girls' schedule, they played 7 games so far. You guys played 2 because, you've had some opponents that took deep playoff runs. Do you like that, though? Because I know starting off the season, you get the Christmas break. It kind of cuts things off, kind of kills some momentum. Would you rather see more games after the break when you have a more fluent schedule, or do you want to see more games before it to where you have that break and then you reset?
I would say more on the offensive side. It's more rhythm-based, in my opinion. So I think it's kind of tough we've had a week between every single game. We don't play till Friday this week, and then we finally have a back-to-back. So it'd be interesting to see how we do there. But I think that would be nice to not have so much time in between. However, if you do have things you need to correct, it works out really well because you have basically we've almost had another preseason essentially because our football team didn't make the playoffs. So we've had the kids since day one, and as long as you're healthy, the practice reps are great because as soon as you get past after Christmas, it's going to be probably a couple of 2 or 3 games a week.
Yeah.
And a lot of prep, especially for varsity level, and it gets really tough to manage that. So I think I'm okay with it. Maybe a couple more here and there, which we should have had. We had snow last Saturday, and then Carrie made the deep run in the football playoffs. So overall, it's been a really nice schedule for us. We're battling a little bit of lingering kind of ankle and knee problems, but that's just what happens in basketball. So those things will iron themselves out. But overall, it is what it is. You can't really worry about it. You just got to keep like these guys do. They take our message and continue to give a great effort at practice, even though it kind of get boring sometimes. But it's been fine.
Would you like to see more games before the Christmas break, Lincoln, or do you like having it backlogged to where you guys get things figured out and then you can just get on the court?
I think I like them more after the Christmas break.
Yeah.
Because we can have practices to fix what we're not so good at. And then once that Christmas break hits, we can just play after that because then we're all in rhythm and we're fine. So,
what about you, Carson?
A little bit of both. Like start of the season, the rhythm, like Nate was talking about. But after, like the game, I like playing back-to-backs because we can actually we can focus because say Friday we had a bad game, Saturday everybody's up and they're ready.
You like to just be able to shake it off and get right back on there. All right. Let's get to our first game. 10 spin. We changed a little bit up from the girls' side of things, but just like them, I have 9 holiday-related questions, 1 non-holiday related question. You listened to it earlier, so we'll get right into it, Coach. I'll let you start off. We'll get the number generator going. There we go. Whenever you're ready, say stop.
All right, stop.
Stop on number 7. What is your favorite Christmas cookie?
All right, it's going to be unique.
Okay.
I cannot remember what they're exactly called, but there's these box of cookies that are kind of shortbread cookies at Kroger.
The tin?
Sort of. They're in a cardboard box.
Okay.
Kroger brand. Shout out Dylan Koppler. He works at Kroger.
Okay.
One of our senior big men. Great human being. Works at Kroger. Almost goes there after practice every night. So if you go to Kroger, Bucyrus Kroger, see Dylan Koppler. Wish him good luck this weekend. But I got to find those cookies. I've been kind of dogging on him about being a Walmart guy versus a Kroger guy, but I'm not actually saying that because Christmas time comes around. Kroger is where to go. You got to find these cookies. I do not remember the name of them.
Is it a white box like a blue stripe?
I don't remember what.
That's
There's these Christmas.
I know what you're talking about.
There's a Christmas tree shape. There's a wreath shape. There's a bell, and they're shortbread cookies with a bunch of Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That's exactly right.
There we go. Adam Thompson knocking it down. I will. Before we get back into it, though, guys, thoughts on the Christmas tree cakes? The Little Debbie, the Hostess Christmas tree cakes.
They're fine.
That's all. Those are my favorite.
They're amazing.
I love those.
I love them. Those
Yeah.
are good.
Yeah. Thank
Those
you.
are- yeah.
Thank you, Link. You know, great realizes great. Absolutely.
The Christmas tree brownies are better.
Oh, that's my girlfriend's favorite is the brownies. So I'll give you that one. Carson, your first time up. Whenever you're ready, say stop.
All right, stop.
What is the most overrated thing about Christmas?
The weather.
The weather.
Yeah.
So explain a little bit more.
Oh, I hate the snow.
You hate the snow? See, I always say this. I'd like to see maybe the 23rd, 24th, 25th snow.
Yeah.
After that, I don't want to see it.
Like Christmas morning, waking up snow, it's amazing. But
Yes.
any other time, no.
Well, what was it, 2 years ago when we had the snowstorm come through on Christmas, the day before Christmas Eve? We had snow on Christmas Day. Cool. Get back up to 60 degrees after that, right?
Yeah.
Let's Go practice on the asphalt basketball a little bit.
Those are it. Yep.
All right, Adam Thompson able to show Coach. He did find the picture of the cookies. Okay, Lincoln, whenever you're ready, say stop for your first time.
Stop.
Adam Thompson changing things up a little bit, but draw a picture of your coach riding a sleigh. No reindeer required. So if you want to pull this. Okay, yeah. So we'll do that. We'll let you do that. But we'll go back to our next question. So that was actually replace the best impression of Coach, so that you won't have to make fun of Coach anymore right now. Maybe we'll do it afterwards though. But we'll go back to you, Coach. Your second time around right now while he decks the halls on.
Stop.
What is your favorite gift that you've been given in the past? The one favorite gift that you always remember.
I was trying to think of this when the girls got asked this question.
Mm-hmm.
Probably, I work at the golf course in town. I manage it, so it was definitely a set of golf clubs when I was probably a sophomore in high school. My parents acted like that they didn't get them for me, and then last minute they pulled them out of the closet.
Oh,
and then,
they kind of Christmas storied you.
Yeah. They pulled a little trick, but then it ended up being an exclamation point on the morning. So
perfect. Was it warm enough for you to go outside and hit some balls with it, or?
I feel like I made sure it was warm enough.
Yeah,
if that
you're
makes
out.
sense.
It was like your BB gun.
I'm sure I went out that day and hit a couple, but I'm sure it was pretty rusty considering it was December in Ohio. But
yeah.
I'm sure even though I probably topped a few, I said it was the best. These clubs they're going to save my game. So
right. There you go. Perfect. Lincoln's done, but when we get back to you, we'll show you the picture that you made. Carson, whenever you're ready, say stop.
Stop.
What is a gift you really wanted for Christmas but never got?
I think when the PS5 first came out, I didn't get it straight away, and I was kind of upset. But I got it my birthday's in March, so I got it basically after.
What day in March?
31st.
Mine's the 22nd. It's a good month.
Yeah, but that's probably the most thing I was upset about.
Okay, they you got everything else, but they wanted to save something for your birthday.
Yeah.
So there you go. All right. Lincoln, first, before you go, hold up the sign in front of you. I mean, look at that. That is beautiful. Merry Christmas. That gets the check mark from us. Coach, do you agree on the picture?
Yeah, I mean, if you were trying to find me, that's the picture I'd post on the internet, and you'd probably find me pretty fast. Yeah, right.
He first had the bubble that said yay. You were having a good time on the sleigh. Nice as Merry Christmas. Get a little bit more jolly on there. All right, Lincoln, your second time around. Whenever you're ready, say stop.
Stop.
What is your least favorite Christmas present that you received? Ooh. Did you get a bunny costume that your aunt made before, or what was something that you got and you went, ugh? You had to be nice, though, when you got it. Say, hey, thank you, and then you just threw it into the closet and never saw it again.
Probably just a sweatshirt that wasn't really my style.
Okay.
It wasn't mine.
Did you wear it to be nice once, that day, or you just like
right in the closet?
You just yeeted it. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. I like it. Coach, your final time around. Whenever you're ready, say stop.
Stop.
What is your favorite holiday memory?
I feel like I already said it. I got to come with something different.
Oh, the clubs?
Yeah. I mean, just general. I really enjoyed going into my grandparents' house afterwards. Mm-hmm. You have the exclamation of getting your gifts from Santa Claus and your parents.
You get the extra, grandparent gifts.
Yeah, and then especially when fond memories of being young, going with your family, but always knowing that I was fortunate enough to always have some extra presents coming my way, even though the day was not over yet. So that was always fun. But sentimental reasons for that.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Not really for the gifts, but the cool thing is we still do that. So
yeah, that's the best part, family, right? Yeah, absolutely. All right, final time around for you, Carson. Whenever you're ready.
Stop.
What is one gift on your list to Santa Claus this year?
One gift?
One gift you want this year?
A new pillow.
New pillow?
Yeah. Styrofoam pillow.
Styrofoam pillow.
Yep.
Gotta get that neck support, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You can tell he's a teenager.
Yeah, interesting, but I like it too because it's once you get older, those things They're reliable.
He just wants to sleep.
Hey, you gotta have that neck nice and ready, especially when you're battling with guys underneath in the Northern 10, right? There you go. I like the answer. Lincoln, your final time. Whenever you're ready, say stop.
Stop.
What is your favorite Christmas song?
Jingle bells.
Sing it, please.
I don't know if I can do that.
Oh, come on. It's easy. It's easy.
You got it, Link.
All right.
Girls, you want to help him out? Jingle bells. One,
Yeah, they
two,
got me.
three.
No? All right.
They won't be able. The audience won't be able to hear you though. So you're just helping him. We can only hear you.
Here we go.
Yeah, I know.
I just don't want to sing.
He just doesn't want to sing
Not
it.
a singer.
He's a Grinch. I
That's
get it.
not true.
Okay. And this is a perfect question for everybody. Just go around. What is your favorite Christmas movie? Coach, first for you.
Christmas Vacation.
You darn right it is.
Yeah, not even close.
Quote one line from that movie that you like. That
Yeah, the first one that came to my mind, I can't say.
Merry Christmas is full. Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes,
that's
yes.
what I was thinking. Another one I shouldn't say.
The tree. It's
Yeah,
about
yeah,
the
yeah,
tree.
Yeah.
Where'd you get a tree that? Where you gonna put a tree that big?
Yeah.
We'll get right there. Yes. Okay. We're on the same wavelength right there, Coach. I like it. Carson, what's your favorite Christmas movie?
I don't really watch movies, but
Oh, this might help you out, girls. If he doesn't watch movies, he might be done for this next one.
I always remember
Stewart's
watching
asleep,
The
man.
Christmas Story
Christmas Story?
when I was younger with my
Just shoot
family.
your eye out, kid.
Yeah.
There you go. Just have it on in the background when you're opening presents, since it's on for 24 hours, right?
Yeah.
All right, Lincoln, what about yours?
Home Alone.
Home Alone. You got a quote for me from it?
Kevin.
What a quote.
Yes. I like it. All right, that was the holiday edition of 10 Spin. All right, let's get back to things. The 19th, 2 days from now, you guys have Mohawk. Last year, they made a run to, it was the district championship game, I believe, and fell before the team knocked them off, lost to Crawford. But yeah, you get them. This could be an early good test for you guys. I mean, what are you looking forward to when you play Mohawk here coming up in a couple of days? And I guess what would the game plan be? Because I'm looking at these stats. I know there's only 2 games gone by, but you have a 14-point average, a 9.5, a 9, and a 7. So it looks like at least early on that the scoring is balanced. And how is that going to help you out, especially in 2 days' time?
Yeah, that was kind of one of our weaknesses last year. Was we had pretty much Georgie would be the only consistent scorer for us, and even when the shots weren't falling for him early on, he's found different ways to score. But then now we have multiple guys that are throwing in almost double figures, and with Mohawk, they have literally a completely different team than last
Yes,
year.
they do.
They
Yes,
had
they
a
do.
great senior class. They had, I think, 10 seniors that played, and I don't even know if they even dressed a person other than a senior last year. So they might have returned almost 0 minutes, but they're doing the same typical things that they've always done for years with Coach Dunn. He's won a lot of games there. Obviously, been very successful, and it's going to be unique facing completely different people than we've faced the last few years. But they're still going to be a very, very quality opponent. But it's something that we're looking forward to because as our team, we have a lot of returners, but we also have some new faces too. It's another experience moment for us, our first home league game. We didn't do too hot on the road for our first league game, but I think these guys are ready for the challenge after being off for so long. Mohawk's in the same boat. They haven't played for almost 2 weeks by the time Friday comes. They've only played 2 games as well, so it's kind of a little early to make total judgments on both teams. There's still a lot of moving parts, a lot of things that'll be possibly different between, the averages are a small sample size right now, so you can't necessarily totally go off all the information that you have at your disposal right now, but gives you a good idea of what they're going to do. They still are playing some zone, shooting some threes, things that we kind of struggled against Buckeye Central, but we've been working hard against it. We really just were missing wide open shots, so I have a good feeling that when we're in the Kish gymnasium, we'll be able to go back to how we were against Elgin. But long story short, the best part about our team right now is that we do have something to fall back on, and the defensive end is really in N10 history for Bucyrus hasn't really been our strong suit. We've almost probably been at the bottom in all the stats, and with these guys' effort and attention to detail, we might be changing that narrative a little bit. So I'm excited for Friday.
Lincoln, going into this one, like you said, you had a long break here, but what did you learn from that Buckeye Central game that you're going to be able to take into the Mohawk game and be successful at?
Just once we get it to the middle in the zone, good things happen because like you can get reversals and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
And then just try to get it to the middle, and I think we'll be good.
We got 82% underneath the rim too, so that doesn't. It probably math. Math is some of our strong suits. It's probably a good idea to give him the ball.
Well, also, especially against the zone, that middle guy is probably going to be creeping towards him a little bit, so you can, like, and in any zone, in any defense, if you get it to the middle, good things happen because you can't get trapped, one. Two, you have many options, and just knowing that's just the beginning. And I know there's a lot of good players out there that don't care about that aspect of the game, but knowing you have people around you that can help you is a big thing, and with your scoring as well. But what's one thing you're looking forward to about playing Mohawk?
I'm
here
ready
in 2 days
to see how we keep our composure. Like, say they go on a run, we need to stay together instead of. That's like one of the big things with Buckeye. They went on a little run, and everybody just started taking it, and like nobody decided to, I'm gonna stop the run.
Nice. What are some, I guess, things you're looking forward to the rest of the year? Now, Northern 10, other than Colonel Crawford, who is going to be probably a favorite not only in the Northern 10, but probably to win at least a district championship again this year. But other than that, it drops down a little bit. Just what are some goals for this team? I mean, you're 1-1. You played Buckeye Central, tough. You lost it late. You get another chance at them, though. But, like, is it finishing towards the top of the conference, getting on a win streak, things? What are some goals for you guys this year?
Yeah, we kind of probably had more not necessarily direct goals, like, 10 wins or things like that, because coming off a 1 win, it's probably a little bit outlandish to kind of do that because, we struggled to win. Learning how to win is probably I always tell the kids this, it's the hardest skill to learn.
Yeah.
Shooting and passing, all that stuff you can learn, but you can't learn how to win until you do it. Well, now, long story short, I do think we could be very competitive in this league. It's going to be really fun for all the teams involved. I think even the ones that when we do have to go play Crawford, somebody's got to play them every night.
Absolutely.
So it's just a great challenge for all of us. They have an amazing team. It's cool that they're in our league. So it's a great challenge. But then the rest of the games, literally the other 7 teams, it's going to be a battle every single night. I think you've seen that in all the scores so far. Even though we've had limited games, I think it's probably going to be one of the most. It really has been this way the last few years. It's been very competitive.
Absolutely.
We
Yes.
had, 2 years ago, I think 4 teams tied for first place. So, it's always a competitive league. It's very similar demographic schools and number of kids as well. So, I think for us, what Carson said is a really good idea, and thing we should look for is developing that teamwork stuff that you need to have as a winning program. That we maybe have lacked in the past, continuity a little bit. We have a lot of people back. I think that helps a lot in terms of winning. So I know I didn't really necessarily answer the question there, but just being able to be totally competitive every single night, because we had a lot of games last year where the clock wasn't stopping in the second half.
Yeah.
If we can continue to do that, we're going to put ourselves in those situations to win the games.
Yeah.
And now you look at last Thursday, we were right there. But like I said, I think there's a few things that we don't really necessarily know how to do yet to finish that close game off, because we only had, maybe 5 or 6 last year that were pretty close. And until we go through those battles, we may have a few lumps. So, yeah, would I love to win double-digit games? Yes, that would be awesome. It would be great for the school. We haven't done that, I think, since the first year the N10 was even formed. That would have been 2015. So if we could do something like that, it would be amazing. But we're probably going to go through maybe a few lumps here and there until we get to that point.
And even with Crawford in the Northern 10, there's always a couple upsets that go on. So, you never know what could happen. Some off night for them. Anybody that's right behind them, you could get another 4-way tie. So that's the great thing about the Northern 10 too, is you're in it. If you're at least in the middle at the midway point of the season, who knows what could happen.
If you look at a lot of the rosters, like even for us, Damaris Munn-Page was supposed to be probably if not our most impactful player, gets hurt the first football game. A lot of schools have had that. Steen from Prairie had an injury. Like, basketball is such a long year. Illness is a huge thing. Even in the wintertime, we had people miss games last year just from being sick. You can't, obviously Crawford's the favorite in probably every game they play, but you can't automatically tell yourself you're going to lose. And that's something that we've really worked hard on this year, is really trying to believe that we can win. But like I said, we got to prove it first.
Yeah.
And once we do that, then I think things can be exceptional for these kids.
Carson, what's one goal for you yourself for this season?
Finish on, not top. Well, obviously top, but at least top
Why not?
3
Let's go to
in
top.
field goal percentage.
I will keep an eye on that the rest of the year. I'm going to start doing a stat leaders segment here after the new year, and let's see if we can get you. Let's see if you stay up there in field goal percentage. I'll keep an eye on that. But that's a good goal to have. Lincoln, what's a goal you'd like to have this year?
I want to make 53s on the season.
53s on this. I like that spot shooter. Be a Dan Messerschmidt out there. Hit the threes, right? A couple holiday questions before we get to the game. Real quick, it's the holiday version. Adam, let's do a little more. Lincoln, what do you want for Christmas? One thing you like for Christmas?
Just hoodies.
Hoodies?
I don't really want anything that
Hey,
big.
you gotta stay warm.
Just some hoodies.
And Carson, what's one holiday memory that you have that you just it stays with you?
I think it was like 4 Christmases ago. Like the whole family was together, and like that's a big thing that I like is when my family's around. So I'd say that.
Family is everything, like I said. All right, let's get to the holiday version of Boomers versus Zoomers. These are 10 movie questions. If you get all 10 right, we got ourselves a tiebreaker where one girls basketball player will come sit down against which one of the guys you're choosing. We'll have one question. Whoever gets it right wins it. But you got to get 10 for 10. You get 4 lifelines, though. You can ask Coach twice just to give you the answer. You can ask Dan over there because I know the girls don't want to help you and Coach doesn't want to help you because they're playing against you. So you can ask Dan or John back there to help you out, or you can ask me for a hint. So you get him twice, Coach twice, you get Dan and John once, and you got me once, all right? So hopefully it just comes to your mind, Carson, even though you haven't watched many Christmas movies. But let's start off. Number 1, this special featured a man made of snow that came to life when a magic hat was placed on its head.
Frosty.
Look at that. He doesn't watch it, but he got it right. 1 for 1. There you go. Question number 2, a movie about a kid who was accidentally left at home while his family flew to Paris.
Home Alone.
Kevin! Yes, 2 for 2. Question 3, this movie shows a boy who boards a magical train that serves hot chocolate as it makes its way to the North Pole to see Santa Claus.
Polar Express.
Polar Express, 3 for 3. Question number 4. This special featured a reindeer with a different colored nose.
Rudolph.
Full name of it?
The red-nosed reindeer.
There you go. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. 4 for 4. Question number 5. This is the one that the girls needed a hint on. This Christmas movie featured a man named John McClane who foiled Hans Gruber's plan to rob Nakatomi Plaza on Christmas Eve. They're going to probably need a hint.
Let's look around and see who knows something. What do you want to ask?
I have no idea. Come on.
Think. Who do you want to hint? The Peanut Gallery, Coach, or me?
Travis?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good one to use Travis on.
I will give you the same hint I gave the girls. Not live, but... What's the opposite of live?
Die.
Yes. What's the opposite?
Die Hard.
There you go. Without even getting the second
Yeah,
one. Die Hard is correct.
No idea.
Yippee-ki-yay, people. Question 6. This movie features a boy and his plan to get a Red Ryder BB gun for Christmas.
Oh, Christmas Story.
A Christmas Story.
Carson, you've been lying.
For somebody that doesn't watch
Yes.
many movies,
Yeah.
he's got a few right here. 6 for 6. All right. Question 7. This movie features Buddy, who travels from the North Pole to New York City to find his biological father and saves Christmas along the way.
Elf.
It is Elf. 7 for 7. Question 8. This movie features a grumpy, green, furry creature that wants to steal Christmas from the Who's in Whoville.
The Grinch.
The Grinch is right. Number 8. 8 out of 8. Question 9. This movie features a man named George Bailey who got the chance to see the world without him before realizing his worth was more than he thought.
I can picture it.
Nope. No idea.
No idea either. Who's?
You can ask them or ask Coach. If you want a lifeline. You ask them. I'm pointing over at Dan Messerschmidt. Do you know the movie? What is the movie? Just repeat what he
The
said.
Wonderful Life.
It's a Wonderful Life. That is right. That's fun. The 2 lifelines that the girls use were the same ones that you guys use, so we're that close. And the final question. You get this right, we get a quick tiebreaker to finish things off. And I was really surprised. The girls got this, and I didn't this is another thing. I didn't give any. There are no lifelines for this one because it's my favorite movie. This movie featured a man who just wanted to have a good old-fashioned Griswold family Christmas.
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
You are right.
The
He even
official
said
name.
the official name
Let's go,
for that.
Mike.
10 for 10. All right. So, real quick,
You're staying.
I'm not staying.
Butch, go. Come up here.
Uh-oh.
You're going against Carson.
Yeah, that has to be the man who doesn't watch movies and knew every answer.
And I have one in my head. I know what it is already. The guys were asking me about this earlier. So this is it. Raise your hand when you know this. This is a movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger about finding a toy for his kid named Turbo Man. Adam Thompson knows this one. Sinbad was also in this movie.
No idea.
What if we both don't get it?
Adam knows it. John knows it.
Carly, do you know this? No, okay.
I have no idea.
I have no idea.
Adam, do you have another? I'm thinking of a movie. I know it just. I thought the tiebreaker would be good. It was Jingle All the Way.
Yeah.
I
have
don't
no
know.
idea.
No, don't.
I didn't know
no,
that's a movie.
Don't know Jingle All the Way.
No.
How many versions of the Grinch are there?
5.
You have the original. You have. No. It's 4, isn't it? It's 2.
I was gonna
That's
say
what Carson was
3.
going to say.
It's 3.
Yeah.
You have
Carson
the
was gonna say
Cumberbatch version. You have the Jim Carrey version. You have the original version. Boys win.
That's right, Carson. Carson was going to say that.
Wrong. The tiebreaker ended with that.
He was
So
holding up a 3 the whole time.
he was
Yep.
holding 3 the whole time too. So there you go.
I was gonna say 3.
Yeah, it's all right. All right, we'll get Lincoln back in there. He was holding up 3 fingers as well, but it's a do or die. You answer it, you get it wrong, it's over.
Good
It was the
strategy,
Grinch.
Carson.
Good job.
Thanks.
All right, let's do some shout outs. Coach, if you want to look in the camera, give some shout outs, go for it.
Shout out to all the other players that aren't here tonight, working hard in practice. Shout out to the other coaches, Coach Hargis, Coach Wise. Shout out to my family, but shout out to all the fans that come and support the boys. So it's it's been a kind of a gloomy couple years for Bucyrus basketball, but I think if you haven't come and checked the game, this year is the year to check them out. There's a lot of potential there. Things are looking a lot more optimistic about Bucyrus sports. So come out and support the boys.
Carson?
Dylan Koffler working hard at Kroger right now.
Oh yeah, Dylan Koppler.
Get those cookies for Coach.
Hey, yeah, give me a box of cookies.
My parents and my little brother.
All right, Lincoln?
My family, Charlie Randall, and Wyatt McKeever.
There you go. Thank you, gentlemen. Best of luck this season, and have a happy holiday.
You too.
All right, that'll do it for the Christmas edition of the Coach's Corner, brought to you by Pizza Hut of Bucyrus and Galleon. We're going to take a couple weeks break, but we will see you back in the new year. But that'll do it. I'm Travis Berardi. For all of us here, have a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holidays, and we'll see you next year.